Oh, hey there. Hi, I'm Vince Roy. I am a storyteller, and I want to tell you guys why I think that I would be an asset to the Skidoo brand as a new trail ambassador. I'm going to try and be quick, but I do need to start at the beginning, so I'm going to break this down into 4 major reasons. So reason number 1 is my lifelong love for sleds. As long as I can remember, I've been obsessed with sleds. As a kid, I grew up in the downtown of a very small town called St. Charles. So our house was attached to a clothing store on the main street, directly across the street from a tavern. During the winter weekends, this tavern was rocking with sleds. It was a very popular destination for people to come from Sudbury for a day ride, to come here, have something to eat, and then head back. Being that my bedroom window was overlooking King Street, I'd hear the sleds kind of arrive in these packs, and then I'd peek over, and if there was something worthwhile seeing that I'd never seen before, I'd hop on down, throw the jacket on, come outside, and have a look. That building right behind me, that used to be the public library, and roughly 20 years ago, at the age of 12, along with maybe 15 or so other 12-year-olds upstairs there, is where we did our OFSC course and got our snowmobile license, and that's where it all began. And reason number 2, location. Bienvenue à la Rivière des Français. Welcome to the French River.
Life's like a movie, lights, camera, action. Put your mind to it, live the life that you imagine. Life's like a movie, lights, camera, action.
So I already kind of consider myself an unofficial French River ambassador, because 15 years ago, Heather and I decided to build our house here and start our life here, and we've basically been trying to convince people to move here ever since. So we actually love showing this area so much that we decided to build this very unique A-frame to share it with the world as a short-term rental unit that will cater to snowmobilers. I think there might be some pretty awesome photo opportunities here, I think. Not only is French River itself an amazing destination, but it also puts me right here in Northern Ontario, close proximity to destinations like Temagami, Bonfield, Timmins, Cochrane, all prime locations for some of the best trail riding in the world. Reason number 3 is my experience. I am a commercial filmmaker slash videographer slash editor slash director slash photographer, all that good stuff. But I started with weddings, and then that led me to commercial videos, which then led me to my niche of creating videos for the mining industry. This was all great learning experience, but since I quit my 9-to-5 years ago to become a commercial filmmaker, my eventual goal was to tell the stories that I wanted to tell on YouTube. My experience with weddings and underground helped me make me a very nimble filmmaker, being able to capture beauty with minimal equipment and preparation. That translates great for YouTube videos and also for snowmobile content. Earlier this year in February, I finally launched my channel called Beavertail Toys. I was waiting for 2 highly anticipated sleds, so the 22 Mach Z and the 22 Lynx Rave. Once I got them in early February, I created content just over a few short months, but I still managed to build a good following with just under 55,000 views currently. I try and create entertaining, story-driven, and cinematic content for sledders on YouTube. In parallel, I also did build similar size followings on Facebook and Instagram, with plans of growing a TikTok account this season. These are ultimately the videos that I am passionate about making. And I do believe that the quality does speak for itself. And reason number 4, family. Heather and I have been riding sleds since we were 12 years old, and our girls have been riding them even longer than that.
Life's like a movie, lights, camera, action. Put your mind to it, live the life that you imagine. Life's like a movie, lights, camera, action. Life's like a movie, lights, camera, action. Put your mind to it, live the life that you imagine. Life's like a movie, lights.
So this season proves to be extra special. My oldest, Nessa, just recently turned 12, which means she's getting her license this year, which means she'll be riding this brand new Neo Plus. My youngest, Mila, she'll be riding the MXZ 200, which unfortunately we're still waiting for, but she's supposed to come in within the next couple of weeks. Then, after that, the third sled in the garage, the other new guy, is this Renegade XRS. I'm so pumped to be riding this. What an exciting sled, the new generation. I did order it with the big screen and the Smart Shocks. The Smart Shocks were kind of a must for me because I had them last year in the Mach Z and I absolutely fell in love with that feature, and it was a must. Which brings me to the fourth sled, which is the 22 Mach Z. So Heather and I love to ride together and with the family as much as possible. I truly can't wait to go on that first destination ride where Nessa gets to drive her own sled. Needless to say, there'll be plenty of opportunities for content between the 4 of us and these 4 awesome sleds. We love the sport. We love sharing it with others. One of my favorite things is exposing this to people who have never tried it before. I've done this numerous times actually over the years. I have 2 episodes on YouTube from last season where I bring friends that haven't been on sleds in over 20 years, and shocker, they love it.
I had more rush out of this than any vehicle I've been in. I've been some cool shit.
What's gonna happen is you're gonna pull the brake and then you're gonna mash the gas, and then when you're ready to go, you just let go of the brake and then it's gonna fucking take off.
And hang on.
And hang on.
Yep.
Yep. Launch on. Brake. Let go!
All of my organs are still intact, but I think I've just placed them better.
This sport's given me many opportunities to spend time with my big brother, but as long as my history with sledding is, I've actually never been sledding with my dad or my other brother, Steph. Both haven't been on sleds in probably over 30 years. I do hope to change that this year with a Roy Boy sledding adventure. I'm hoping to capture it and post an episode on YouTube. Sleds represent so much for me. They represent independence, freedom, speed, adventure, nature, exploring destinations, all kinds of things. In my house, when we were growing up, it was always called skidooing. Didn't matter the brand, didn't matter what it was, whether it was a Skidoo helmet, a Skidoo suit, Skidoo gloves, it didn't matter. It was all about skidooing. And I have so many stories about skidooing that I want to tell, and I would love to be partnered up with your company to tell those. Yeah. You like this jacket? I love this jacket. It's a classic, obviously. I might just need to get it tailored if I'm going to wear it a little bit more, right? I guess. Anyway, thanks for your time. I look forward to chatting with you. Take care.